What is up, guys? It's Nina, and in case you haven't noticed, we are talking about the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I mean, how could you not notice? That's probably why you clicked on the title, because it said it. The trailer will be playing in the background as I talk, but I'm just going to say my thoughts on the trailer initially and what I have learned from the trailer, what everybody can see. Oh, okay. My thoughts first originally on the trailer was, oh my gosh, this is amazeballs. Like, it was so awesome. I loved it, but you know what? I'm a little apprehensive, because I thought the same thing when I saw the Call of Duty Ghost trailer. You know, they had Eminem amping it up, and I love Eminem, and they just made it look so amazing, and the game came out and it was nothing like the trailer in my personal opinion. So hopefully, with being a new company joining the Call of Duty family, Sledgehammer, which I've never heard of Sledgehammer before until they announced that they were making the new Call of Duty, I hope that they can recover Call of Duty from its slump that happened with Call of Duty Ghosts, because my gaming channel mainly has Call of Duty games. There's other games. I'm trying to get more games up on my channel, but its majority of it is Call of Duty. So please, Sledgehammer, rescue Call of Duty out of this slump. Alright, what we can learn from the trailer. I'm not going along with what happens in the trailer, because I really don't want to. I have the trailer saved. I'm just gonna put this video right on over it. And puppy, can you not growl? I'm in the middle of doing a video. Gosh. Okay. First things first. I'm just gonna get this out of the way so nobody asks. Yes, Kevin Spacey's in there. Why? I really don't know why, and I really don't care. I mean, cool beans, he's in there. I really have no comment on that. Just like, if anybody says, oh, Kevin Spacey and the Kevin Spacey jokes. No Kevin Spacey jokes over here. Alright. Some of the new equipment that you can find in the trailer is like, there's kind of like a spider-like kind of like tank. It kind of reminds me of something in Halo. If you guys have ever played Halo, there's like a spider-like tank, except for this one looks more like realistic compared to actually looking like a spider in Halo. I think I might prefer this one better. I don't know if it's actually as huge. It might not be. It seems kind of small in the trailer, but it's interesting to see how that's going to play out. Maybe it's going to be like the RC cars, where it's like just drive around and boom, but here you can like remote control it and just still boom, but it looks like maybe it might be multiple booms, multiple explosions. There's also new drones. I'm not sure exactly what these new drones do, but you can tell they're new just basically solely on how they look. And it's going to be interesting also to see how those drones look. I am personally a fan of using drones as kill streaks, so it is very interesting to see how it works. And the last equipment that you can use is the gloves, the magnetic gloves that, if you haven't seen the trailer, you'll see it in this trailer, where you can actually climb the walls. Hopefully this will give a more open kind of world feel to Call of Duty. I like when games give you more of a option on what you can and cannot do. So hopefully this wall climbing will give you more of an open kind of feel of Call of Duty. Don't make the world too big, guys, but at least make it a little bigger. Not multiplayer though. Keep multiplayer short and sweet. Big is for Battlefield, not Call of Duty. Now let's get into the suits. There is the exo suit, and if you guys are familiar with the game Crisis, it kind of reminds me of the suit that he actually wears. I don't have a problem with this. I like when games kind of get inspired by other games. As long as it's not the identical thing, that is fine by me. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is actually really advanced warfare. The game is based on the future, and you can tell that this is based on the future. And Call of Duty has kind of had some games that are based on the future, but it was just like some weapons had changed or something. They're going all out with here. It is weapons, equipment, your attire. It is the future, and they're not holding back. The exosuit is a great example of that, and the mech suit is also a great example of that. The mech suit basically turns you into like freaking Optimus Prime, not height-wise, but like you're just some robotic man with like a freaking machine gun, and you can take people apart. Hopefully that is not in multiplayer, because if that's in multiplayer, that is going to be extremely OP. That I can tell you that much. Some score streaks that I have noticed. Actually, there's only one score streak that I really noticed, and that would be Invisibility. And shut up, dog. It's Invisibility, and you know, for people that have actually like Call of Duty Ghost and have spent money on the DLC, they've actually had a little fun with the Predator DLC where you can actually become invisible. Me, on the other hand, I have not bought any Call of Duty DLC because I'm not such a big fan. But Invisibility should be really interesting for someone that goes hard, and the next thing you know, they're invisible, and then they're going to really go hard. Unless it's like, for example, with Halo, when you had the ability to go invisible, and people still kind of saw you. It's interesting to see exactly how that invisibility is going to take part in the game. A new grenade, it's an infrared grenade, and that's going to be interesting. And there's a light net, basically light, bam, there's a net on the ground. Not physically, but visually there's a net on the ground. And there is hover bikes. Now this is interesting, whether if hover bikes are just going to be in the campaign or also multiplayer, because if there's hover bikes in multiplayer, we're going to need bigger maps, and hopefully Sledgehammer can learn from the complaints the people had of Call of Duty Ghost. No big maps. Call of Duty is not for big maps. It's not at all. I guess they have big maps, but they're not really big maps, and the majority of the maps are small. So if hover bikes will be in multiplayer, it's going to be really interesting, because I can picture people using it as a deadly weapon and just flattening people to the ground like. Anyways, yeah, so I want to know what your guys' opinion is on the Call of Duty Ghost. No, your opinion on Call of Duty Ghost better be. But I want to know what your guys' opinion is on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Leave your comment below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this where I talk about new and upcoming games, just let me know and follow me on Twitter, guys. I love you.